sustaining successful Toastmasters clubs, make it easy on yourself. Find a club that's already successful and copy.
As an area governor, I had the opportunity to work with several clubs, and I believe one of the clubs that we can learn from is
Star Search Club 5067 in Fremont, California.
First, build a strong leadership team. My old boss Frank used to say, speed of the leader, speed of the pack.
Your executive committee consists of your 7 club officers as well as your immediate past president.
Not everyone can give the same amount of time to the club, but build a core group that are willing to give time to provide leadership to your club.
To help each other out, to support them in every way they can.
Second, set a goal. Frank also used to say, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. I recommend following the Toastmasters Distinguished Club program.
A program designed to identify clubs that have achieved various goals. There are 10 specific goals that they need to achieve. Some of them are educational, such as having 2 Competent Communicator Awards for 1 point, 2 more for another, as well as advanced Communicator Awards and Leadership Awards. There's also administrative goals that need to be met, such as having the officers trained and turning in the dues on time and reporting what officers are currently in position. Once you achieve 5 goals, then you are recognized as a distinguished club. Once you achieve 7 goals, then you are recognized as a select distinguished club. Once you achieve 9 goals, then you are a president's distinguished club.
Third, create a plan. It's one thing to have a goal, but now you have to create the roadmap on how you're going to get there. Make people commit. If Mark says he's going to get a competent communicator, ask when. December 31st? That's good. Step 4, monitor your progress. Don't wait until May or June to realize that 3 of your members aren't going to get those educational awards you'd planned. Your Vice President of Education should be following up with Mark at every meeting to make sure he's scheduled for his speeches and that he's completing his competent communicator on time.
The executive committee for Star Search this year, we've been meeting once a month, primarily to review where we're at on the Distinguished Club program and identify areas where we can achieve goals that we haven't. We also do other mundane things like figure out how we're going to promote the club, what sort of programs we're going to roll out. We're going to have a meeting here next week where we're going to talk about the upcoming contest.
And step 5, celebrate success. I call it becoming a clapping fool. Your new member gives an icebreaker speech, give them a standing ovation. You have a member who completes an educational award, don't send the award to them. Send it to your Vice President of Membership or Vice President of Education. Go to the dollar store, get a frame for $1. At the next meeting, have your president present this framed certificate to that member who received that award.
Together, sometimes it's a potluck, sometimes we go out to pizza where we induct all of the officers. We ask somebody from the district to come out and do the induction process for us. All of the officers get a pin, a Toastmasters pin that identifies what position that they hold.
Not every club can be President's Distinguished, but every club can work to be more successful by following these 5 steps. First, build a strong leadership team. Second, set a goal. Third, create a plan. 4, monitor your progress. And 5, celebrate success. Become a clapping fool.
Star Search Toastmasters over the last 10 years have been a President's Distinguished Club.
I think the number one thing above all else is make sure the meetings are interesting and organized. Because it's one thing to get someone to come to the meeting, but if they don't find the meetings interesting and they feel they can get value, they're going to leave. Have a website for the club. The beauty of a club website is that it is working for the club all the time. No matter what time of the day or night someone thinks about looking for a Toastmasters club in the area, They can find your club, they can read about it, they can see what you had to say about it. They can find out where it meets, when it meets. And if it's an interesting website that has a lot of information, they may stay and read, and they may come to visit solely on the basis of that club website.
I chose Union City because when I checked the website, it was very appealing. The people looked confident and the meeting was well organized. And Fremont, I live here.
The most important quality of a mentor is that we need to care about this new member. So as a mentor, we just kind of lay out an easy way for them to follow. So when I talk to people about icebreaker, I just tell them, talk about 3 things, not 20 things. And then I also share my tips of preparing. For example, I said you should write it out and practice and time yourself so that you don't go over time or go under time. And those are the important steps.
The induction ceremony was very important, and I felt that it was a serious meeting, and the mentor was very serious, and I thought that this seems to be a professional club, that it was necessary for the members to participate in that induction ceremony to make sure that they understand what is expected. I think what makes them successful is consistent agendas, and members have to be actively involved.